Alright. It's over. Maybe.
For now. Again.
We finished the rest of Kaguya-Sama, Love is War. And, it kind of ended.
Yeah, we got the ended at the end.
Yeah. They didn't exactly confess to each other, but, they French kissed, so, you know.
Close enough. He popped a whole bunch of balloons. Or a balloon that was filled with multiple balloons.
Yeah, to give her hearts, and then he asked her to go to Stanford. Okay, this is getting a little out of hand. So what? Anyway, I'm trying to remember. The rap battle was before this, right?
No. The rap battle was the first of the new episodes.
Okay.
Because at the end of the when we did the last review, it was he was getting ready to learn how to rap or something like that.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we ended it all. We did our fucking review of this show right before probably one of the best episodes that this anime's ever given us, in which Fujiwara and Shirogane learn how to rap.
Yeah, he teaches her what rap is about, and then she teaches him how to rap.
Yeah, because she doesn't get... as far as she's concerned, rapping is just about putting yo at the end of everything.
Word.
Yeah, fucking great. And then they go on a fucking rap battle, and I believe multiple times the F-bomb is dropped, and it's fucking awesome.
I think it's twice, yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's great. It stole most of the animation budget for the show.
Yeah, a whole lot of it.
It went nuts. Anyway, the rest of it is just kind of them.
It's mostly them setting up for the finale, being the school
culture festival.
Yeah. And it's not really revealed until the very end, but Shirogane is putting in a ton of work in the background.
Well, because here's the thing. Shirogane has applied to Stanford. He wants to study abroad, and he got a recommendation from being the president. So, he decides... Because obviously Shirogane knows that he likes Kaguya. In fact, we find out when his feelings for Kaguya started, which was actually back when he was a first year.
Yeah.
We go back in time and he sees her...
She jumps in a really scummy pond.
To save somebody. It turns out that person was just a relative of someone that was beneficial to her family's financial conglomerate or whatever. But it got to him, and it actually made him more... He wanted to be more like what he thought she was. And so in some ways, Kaguya is responsible for a lot of the behaviors that she sees in him that she likes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 4D chess at its finest.
It's ridiculous. But he's applying to Stanford, so he's going to study abroad, and he's applying early, so he's skipping a grade, which means he is not going to be in Japan. So he decides, fuck it. If nothing happens before the Culture Festival, I am confessing. And then we learn that he has gone so far above and beyond. He has engineered he has engineered an entire process to basically distract Fujiwara. He placed certain events so that Ino wouldn't be, or not Ino,
Ishigami? Ishigami?
Yeah, to keep Ishigami busy. And he probably already knew that Ino was going to end up patrolling the grounds. And then he just bets on the fact that Kaguya is just going to figure all this shit out. and come and find him where he's standing on top of the clock tower going like, what am I wearing?
Yeah, he's wearing he's doing the cosplay.
He's
got a top hat and a cloak. He's pretending to be a phantom thief.
Pretending to be Arsene for all you P5 people out there.
Arsene exists outside of the P5 sphere.
It does, but that's where most people are going to know.
There's a whole anime about him.
It's
like the third one or something like that.
Isn't that Lupin the Third?
Yeah, Lupin Arsene.
Is it Lupin Arsene? Or is
I'm
it just
pretty
Lupin the Third?
I'm pretty sure he's an Arsene. I will look it up.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure the main guy. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Anyway, yeah. So.
Yeah, Arsene Lupin the Third.
Cool.
Why do you doubt me on things?
Because
I know Chrono Trigger rots the brain, but
whatever, man. Anyway, so we got Ishigami trying to confess to pink hair volleyball girl.
It's not really trying. He kind of does it without thinking.
But he did want to do it.
Yeah, he did, but he didn't.
He didn't realize he accidentally did it already.
Yeah, he hands her a big heart-shaped cookie, and she's just like,
yeah. So
things get real awkward between them.
Oh, it's a good time, and it threatens to unravel everything because Ishigami being in a bad mood means that neither of them can confess.
Look,
because
it's just basic etiquette that if one of your friends is suffering from love loss, you don't just go and get in a relationship with somebody.
You can just not talk about it. It's fine.
No, they're both his friends.
It's fine.
No, it's not fine.
Anyway, so yeah, all this nonsense happens, and then we get to the final bit where Kaguya's plan was to have him confess while she's shooting the flaming arrow at the bonfire, but he isn't there because he has his own plan. And then she loses the heart pendant she wanted to give him. She can't buy the coffee that she wants because the machine won't take her bills. So, and Shirogane is standing on top of the tower thinking he looks like a dork because he does. And so they both ended up coming up, and they're both just off their game and embarrassed. And then, Shirogane basically creates a small ecological disaster when all those balloons pop and end up in the water.
It's fine. He probably used inorganic material like the letters.
That's actually the problem.
Oh, shit.
I'm talking like the balloons are gonna end up in the water and fish are gonna get all caught up in it and they're not gonna dissolve because they're fucking regular balloons. It's rubber.
It's fine.
It's really not.
That's why he's moving to the U.S. to escape his war crimes.
Clearly, and he's taking Kaguya with him because Kaguya agreed to apply to Stanford with him because he asked whoever the main guy, the principal, whatever, for a second letter and wanted to give it to Kaguya.
Can you do that?
They let him.
So okay, so that part kind of confused me a little bit. Did he mean like 2 letters like to 2 different schools, or did he mean
No, because he got to be president again.
Oh, okay, so he gets a set. I see.
Yeah.
I see. I forgot that was one of the perks is that you get a recommendation.
Yeah. So, so he decides instead of confessing, he asks Shirogane he asks Kaguya to go to Stanford with him. Kaguya completely agrees, and then
she's like, I've been thinking about ditching my family for a long time.
Hell yeah. And then she's like, well, I get a prize, right? Yeah. Alright. She basically grabs his face and proceeds to actually make out with him. Full on French kiss.
Yeah, so hard it kills somebody. It like literally snipes them.
Like someone gets shot and starts reciting a Bible verse and dies. Blood trickling from her mouth.
Yeah, it's actually kind of impressive.
And luckily it gets censored by a balloon, so it's fine.
No, it's not fine.
I mean, no, of course it isn't. But regardless, yeah, and then it ends off, and they're holding hands
The student council room.
yeah,
And they're gonna play a board game, the game of Living 2, the sequel.
Yeah.
Live harder.
Live faster. Yeah, so we're not gonna recap every episode mainly because I don't actually remember every episode.
I mean, we kind of already recapped all the important events. So.
We did. There was a bit where Shirogane wanted to dress normally, and Shirogane fails at everything.
Yeah, it's real good.
He's a disaster, especially in fashion.
Yeah, it's real good. He dressed up and he looked like a clown.
It was great.
Just like 14 different layers of clothes.
It was sick.
And then his dad's like, "Yo, I will give you my most classy possession," and it's just this watch.
It's a watch that went to space, and he saved up a ton of money for it. And his sister's like, "That looks dumb," and yeah, that's about the end of that. Anyway, yeah, so we can presume that the two of them are a couple now. Supposedly there is another thing in production. God only knows what it is.
It's a prequel series.
Oh, kill me. Kill me. But supposedly the manga isn't done. So...
Or something.
So...
We will probably come back to this again at some point. But
Yeah.
don't worry. It's probably going to be years out.
Fuck yeah. Anyway, wow. Shit. Anyway, I think we can finally say with absolute certainty... I mean, I said it before.
X-Arm is a better show.
No, it's
Good
not.
night, folks.
No! No, watch this shit. Yes, it's 3 seasons, but goddamn, is it a great time. Fuck. We have laughed pretty much... We laugh every episode. It's
Yeah, but the same can be said about X-Arm.
We eventually stop laughing.
Okay, you're right.
Except at the intro. Man, fuck X-Arm. Anyway, I'm not changing a single bit about this show and its scoring. It doesn't really need to be changed. Everything stayed consistent all the way to the end.
Alright. Goodbye for realsies this time.
See ya.